Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lesson we spoke about variables and data types, but in this lesson we're going to dive deeper into what data types are. So data types are just different types of data that we can store into variables. We have four main data types when it comes to Python. We have the integer, we have the double, we have the string, and we have the boolean. So let's first take a look at the integer. So we are just going to create a variable, and it can be whatever you want, but I'm going to do my age again, and we are just going to do 12. So this is our variable and this is our value. And this value is an integer because it is a whole number. So any number that's a whole number without like a decimal point at the end is going to be an integer. So now if we just print this to the terminal, it's just going to print the value. But we don't want to just know the value, we also want to know the type of data that this variable belongs to. So to do that, we can do data type, and then we can do type like this. And this is a function that is going to go take in any object or variable that you have, and then it's going to return the data type that that variable belongs to. So we pass in my age right here between the two parentheses, and this is going to return the data type that our age or my age belongs to. So now if we print data type to the terminal, what we should get is int, and that means integer. So if we save, run this, we get class int. So that means this variable right here is an integer. Okay, so now let's take a look at the float. So we have a variable called my weight right here, and it has our weight, and this is a float because it has a decimal. So any number that has a decimal is considered a float in Python. Now if we want to go check the type that this variable belongs to, well, we first can just hover over it and you can see that it says float right here, but to actually confirm it, we can put in our variable between the type function and then print the data type. And we get float down here as well. So here are all the data types. We've already looked at the integer, we've already gone over the float. So now we have our string right here, and then we have our boolean right here. And for time's sake, I've printed all the variables right here. So if we run this and print all these to the terminal, we see that our age is int, we have our weight as float, we have our name as string right here, or stir, which is still the same as string. And we have marriage status as bool, short for boolean. So this is how you can figure out the data type of a variable. It's pretty easy, but it's very useful to know when you're programming in Python because you're mixing and converting and dealing with different types of data types, and it's very important for you and your program to know what variable has what data type in it. So that's it for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.